Hey, my lighting is always like I I'm gonna apologize because I went ghost for a little minute, right? But I was cocooned and I'm back. I have since upgraded with the Metatron's Cube Tet that is still currently healing. So I'm excited about that. But this is kind of like just some poetry that kind of opened up in my soul and an experience that happened um, last night. So on my wall, among other representations, is the Veve of Maman Brigitte. And next to her is a black woman dripping in gold. And so I had to think about what it does to my psyche to wake up, right? To those images, to have burned those images into my mind. I don't do much work with my mom Brigitte, I will admit. I was told a long time ago that I should. And anyways, I'm close to it. I'm standing by that wall, and I feel literally this magnetic pull of the Veve. Even right now, the entire top of my spine, crown is tingling. Um, but I begin to feel the Veve magnetically pull me in, and I'm looking at this Veve, and it definitely has eyes. And I imagine myself absorbing the information that resides with these particular characters and their arrangement, and why this Veve, which is basically like a phone number, a sigil of energy, which is opening up energies within me. I begin to consider what this all really means. And I feel it. I feel it literally working from the inside. And then I get this flash, right? I get this flash of a rooster. And it's on a I don't know what they call them. They you see them a lot in the country. They sit on usually like some type of metal post, right? And I guess maybe like a compass or something. It's got the different directions listed there. It's usually got a rooster on top of it. So I can tell you which way the wind is blowing. You know what I'm saying? A little turn. I see that flash in my head, and behind it, a lot of red and black and like flame. And I think back about onto there was this book by Stan Lee that I'd begun to read a little while ago. I had the book for over 2 years. Never went to pick it up until one day I noticed the symbol that was on the back of the book is the same symbol that hangs from the throw cover I have on my wall, the Chinese zodiac. So I begin to read the book, and lo and behold, this is about the zodiac energies being released, right? And each energy, like the energy of the cow, the energy of the horse, the energy of the dragon, going to someone who was born in their specific year according to the Chinese zodiac, and that energy sitting with them, literally sitting on top of their head, the same exact way I described this sensation of an octopus. So, of course, I was completely blown away. Even more blown away to, like I said, I haven't done work, you know what I'm saying, much work at all with Mama Brigitte. So it was very amazing to um, go and begin to look up information on Mama Brigitte. And first of all, what Wikipedia told me, Wikipedia, you're fucking hilarious. But for it to state that the rooster is a representation of hers. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm constantly saying that a lot of this information and things will be opening up for us supernaturally. But the issue is that the subconscious doesn't speak in words generally. You know what I'm saying? It does with um, emotions and pictures, numbers, colors, things of that sort. So um, we have to be really, really piecing together these things, and also just sitting back and allowing some space and some time for our entire being to digest the information, right? Because I think some of us get on this thing where we're just like, oh my God, I gotta go find this information out and I gotta go figure this out and I gotta go do this and I gotta do that. Um, yeah, yourself got you. It really does. I mean, sure, go ahead, and definitely, be in the search of it, but not to the point where you have complete anxiety about it or it's running you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not really showing faith. Um, and a lot of these things open up at their appointed time. You know what I'm saying? When I get trances or that magnetic field picks up, yes, I'm working on learning to activate it by will, but most of the time I have no control of that. I had no control over it the first time I went to trance at the movie theater, watching the new King Arthur by Guy Ritchie when that big snake came through. I was just in there like, oh, I don't, you know what I'm saying? So trust and believe, like, if you are working on yourself, you know what I'm saying, in your heart condition, that um, Spirit's gonna have you be exactly where you need to be at the appointed time. Stop tripping. Relax. I actually feel like it needs to be that you have to be in this relaxed state. So for the past couple of days where I found that these energies are really attempting to come at me and just have me just boss the fuck up on their ass verbally, I will do that. But afterwards, I'm like, I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Because my energy is important to me. And I have an energetic bank, you know what I'm saying? And I don't over withdraw from that energetic bank, period. And I really couldn't care who it's for. And that to me is showing ultimate love, you know what I'm saying? And respect for oneself. And therefore is the frequency that I'm sending out to the universe of what it is I feel like I deserve back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with it. And whatnot. But I just wanted to share that with you. I also, while I was rearranging perspectives this morning, because I did start out being fucked with, I was outside, I was rearranging perspectives, and a bee landed on my leg, challenging my patience. I watched the thoughts surge up. Chill, maybe you get stung. But being able to control those, nah, chill, yo. I mean, you got on green, like bright green. This means you must look and smell like a flower. It's cool. um, and you know what I'm saying? Eventually the bird left. And I'm sorry, the bee left. And I did notice a few seconds later, there was literally this energy that came like from my legs up and came up, 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 up. And it's like, it was the feeling of bubbling over, like the time I had a Reiki performed on me, like bubbling over like popcorn. Even now, I feel this really amazing calmness and mellow vibe. And I'm grateful. I was super, super grateful. I was like, wow. Spirit fucks with me. Because I fucks with spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's my shit. But pay attention to the synchronicities. Give it up 2 times for synchronicity for real, because it becomes like your literal breadcrumbs. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't even have to be stressing ourselves at all. The information that we need, all of the gifts that we think that we are opening up, which actually already exist within, everything is right here, right now. We are the resource. We aren't looking for resources. But I would like to say this though. If, you know what I'm saying, there have been a whole lot of, because that's what eclipse energies tend to do. They tend to come in your life and flip every damn thing, flips tables. There's been a lot of flips, right? And like for some people, it was the government shutdown. For a lot of the light workers, they're finding out that their spouse is their test. Yay! This energy is fun, isn't it? They're finding out that their Their spouses are their test. You know what I'm saying? And how much is this mission for real? For real? Like, yo, like it's sad to see them go. But at the same time, like once you begin to be moved fully by purpose, you're not on that dumbass shit for real. Like I don't even have time for it for real. So you know what I'm saying? There's been quite a few things in my life as well where the table has flipped, but I'm constantly finding the perspective of how much that served me. I'm like, holy shit, Spirit has given me like the rundown on all these motherfuckers, like rejoice. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? And watch your attachments next time. Like like realize, right, that there's a lot of hiding within people's psyches. No matter how much, you know what I'm saying, it sounds like they on the up and up. So I'm getting this education and I come to this spot after the bee lands on me, giving me its wisdom and shit. Dope. That experience is the mother of all teachers. Therefore, how could I regret anything, you know what I'm saying, that has ever happened to me if I come to it through this perspective that I have learned and that I gained a hell of a fucking education along the way? On top of it, I have the experience now of standing up for myself. I have the experience of being Neo for real, at the end of the Matrix with the bullets. No, bitch, no. I'm beginning to recognize manipulation in all its forms, no matter where it's coming through friendship or relationships or whatever. And I feel like on top of my shit, like it's like, whoa. So at the end of the day, I had to realize that it's all good. Perspective is so powerful. Please always choose the one that serves you. And be willing to do the work. Be willing to do the work. Perspectives and principles. It's two P's. You know, with two P's? Yeah, that's what I'm about right now. I really, really enjoy principled people because they don't allow the emotion to make them change that the perspective should be different when it's someone else. Principle is principle, period. And we can stand on that shit. It's a really dope foundation. But if your premises of thought are, first of all, built on bullshit, then everything you build on top of that shit is bullshit. Who wants a castle of bullshit? So, be willing to do the inner work, you know what I'm saying? Because literally that's the place of power. All this victim shit, he did, she did, they did, blah blah blah. All the only thing, yes, I'm gonna give it up for them. Thank you for providing the experience so I get greater later. Thank you. That I will give you credit for. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, no, you gotta really, really be able to stand firm in what you believe in, and it really does send this really strong frequency to the universe that you're for real. So I'm grateful for the strength that is being drawn up in me, and realizing that all of this is being done for a purpose of service. You know what I'm saying? I realize that I'm a vessel, and these energies, right, or these abilities that spirit is choosing to allow to shine through me can be opened up elsewhere if I don't if I don't stay right. So I don't know. That's the self check balance for me. You know what I mean? Um, it is, and I stay working on my heart for real because it's important. The heart sends out this very special electrical energy, right? And we can do a lot with that. I think this is the beauty of spirit opening up this physical sensitivity in me to energy, to be able to sense these magnetic fields and have it brought home to me how real it is. So I ain't got time to play with it. You know what I'm saying? At all. Because it's already shown me who's boss. So that's what it is. So it will not be this long between videos. Hopefully. Come back and watch this fun. But I will definitely be drumming out some information soon that I think is really, really dope. I did a breakdown yesterday on my page. Still trying to figure out how to transfer a lot of my videos here to Facebook. I'm sorry, here to YouTube from there. On the breakdown of the movie Glass. But I just see these themes in my life running right now concurrently, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a synchronicity um, of the idea of pushing something right so far to where you reach the limit of what is average, you know what I'm saying, or what is accepted as possibility, and go beyond that. And so I kept wrestling with this question yesterday. Is it really something extraordinary in people that makes them extraordinary? Or is it that their will is extraordinary to prove that they are? I wondered how many extraordinary people I've never heard about. So, have a super, super powerful day, guys. Thank you. Um, I'm about to go draw me the mama Brigitte Veve and make a phone call. Because that's literally like what those Veves are. Super, super amazing energies to begin to familiarize yourself with. And you know what I'm saying? Listen, there's a whole lot of information um, right now. And so much of it is not what it is. Um, I would just say go with what resonates with you and just be open. You know what I'm saying? If you never feel like you own the information, you know what I'm saying, and that you must hold tight to it because, like Jill said, then you're okay if something comes along and upgrades the information, you know what I'm saying, and it's something else. You're okay. You can accept that because you wasn't holding so tightly to you know what I'm saying? I'm not attached to the outcomes of information except for truth. That's that's what it is for me. And this is why, you know what I'm saying, I've had a lot of my previous ideas and thoughts challenged. And then, you know what I'm saying, when it was brought to me in a logical sense and I was in a spot to be able to consider the new information, I'd be like, yo, bet that up. That's what's up. Um, so I would say, you know what I'm saying? Research, go with what resonates with you, and then look at the Veve yourself, draw it yourself, and see what it opens up with you. Like, you have to remember at the end of the day, we are the ultimate book. So, you know what I'm saying? Is everything you feel always going to be on the one with what everybody else is saying out here? Of course not. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point in going after your specific queendom or kingdom, right? That's the entire point of activating your godhood, where you no longer want it to be a space of somebody else telling you what it is. And I feel like this is the place that I'm getting to, like, and I could feel it physically within the way the energy is changing, the strength that is picking up. And like I said, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful and want to be paying attention to whatever portion of service that energy is here for. So, again, have a powerful day, guys.